We'll now have a guided tour that Peter will take us through of certain of the guns of his inventory, the excellent Walther guns. So Peter, show us what you have here by beginning with this particular round.
Well, first off, on the left side you see a full-size law enforcement or military pistol, and in comparison to this full-size pistol you find a compact version here, and this would be a 22 caliber pistol.
Great. Now, what is the basic difference in these if we are talking about perimeter defense, if you're talking about law enforcement, which would be the typical favorite pistol of a law enforcement agency?
Typically, the law enforcement community tends to choose a pistol using the same kind of ammunition like they're using for their submachine guns. So if the submachine gun is a 9mm caliber gun, the pistol would be of the same caliber. And these two pistols are 9mm pistols.
So let's say if this needs to be disassembled and reassembled, how fast can we do this?
Oh, you actually can do that instantly. Well, if we simulate the condition like a policeman would carrying this pistol, first off he's got to do a safety check. So he checks if the chamber is empty, remove the magazine before he does that, and all you got to do now is decock the pistol and strip it. So that's stripping, he cleans it, he puts that back together, and you see it doesn't take long and he can be back in business.
So that's about 15 seconds.
About that, yeah.
So that's excellent. Now, given the fact that, would you call these low maintenance pistols?
Absolutely right. I mean, it is still very important to clean your pistol, to put a thin layer of oil on these pistols, because you have to consider your life depends on that. So you want to take care of these pistols.
There's an old saying that goes, never go into battle with an untested gun. So even if you're carrying a Walther, you recommend testing it on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis?
I mean, you can put your trust in the technology of this pistol, but you have to fine-tune your personal skills. A gun does not help you if you're getting into a situation and you keep forgetting how to operate your pistol because you're so involved in the situation.
One of the main problems that Indian forces face are in environments where there is dust suspended in the wind, where also possibly when they lie down flat on the ground, or there's a possibility of dust actually entering the barrel, through the sides or whether into the barrel itself. So again, there is a danger of the round going off inside the, possibly the machine itself exploding. This is what used to happen earlier. I don't know how Walther is planning to or has already tackled it, I'm sure. Could you give us some insight on that?
Well, the insider trick is use no oil on your gun, because oil attracts dust and dirt. So, but if you got sand inside the barrel, you can nothing do about it but removing everything, cleaning your gun, and then you can use it again. So you have to be very careful when you use your gun in hostile environment.
Okay, now suppose we are carrying this gun in a hostile environment, right? And there is dust in the wind. So we just have to ensure that the barrel is protected, or are there other parts also that will need to be protected?
No, and the pistol is designed for this condition. So if you got to use your gun in hostile environment condition, use it. Yeah.
Finally, we'd like to know, given the fact that this gun needs to be rapidly reloaded under certain conditions. Suppose you're in a hostile environment. How many rounds do people normally carry on them? How many fully loaded magazines do they normally carry? And how long does it take to switch a magazine?
Well, the magazine holds 15 rounds. So that would be the normal way to carry inside your pistol. And it is highly advised to carry a spare magazine with you. I'm not talking about running out of ammunition, because 15 rounds is plenty of ammunition. But what about if you accidentally drop your magazine? So this is where a spare magazine comes in handy. And what you just saw is actually magazine change. I'm touching the magazine release lever. It's on the outside of this trigger guard. I just press this and the magazine slides into my hand. So you can do that very fast. And a very interesting feature about today's pistols made by Walther is that they are completely ambidextrous, and this is very important because you have about 10% of the population which is left-handed, and they want to operate the gun with the same comfort like a right-handed person. So all the levers which are important for daily use are left and right side operation.